South Africa, Table Mountain. South Africa is located on the southern tip of the African continent. It is bordered by northern neighbors Namibia, Botswana, Zimbabwe, and Mozambique. It encompasses the countries of Lesotho and Swaziland. It is flanked by the cold Atlantic Ocean on the west and the warm Indian Ocean on the east. The official name of South Africa is the Republic of South Africa, RSA. South Africa is divided up into 9 provinces: Gauteng, Limpopo, Mpumalanga, North West Province, Free State, KwaZulu-Natal, Eastern Cape, Western Cape, and the Northern Cape. The capital city is Pretoria. Pretoria's nickname is the Jacaranda City due to the many jacaranda trees. In South Africa, Pretoria is referred to as Tshwane. There are 11 official languages spoken: isiZulu, Afrikaans, English, isiXhosa, Siswati, Sesotho, Setsonga, Sepedi, isiNdebele, Setswana, and Tshivenda. Currency is rands and cents. The South African flag has 6 colors, more than any other national flag in the world. The colors are green, black, gold, white, blue, and red. The national bird is a blue crane. The national fish is a gullion. The national tree is the real yellowwood. The national animal is a springbok. The national flower is a protea. Some famous South Africans: we have Nelson Mandela, Desmond Tutu, Cyril Ramaphosa, Siya Kolisi, Charlize Theron, Princess Charlene of Monaco. Geography. South Africa has various mountain ranges and grasslands. In the interior of the country, you will find a high plateau. The Kalahari Desert is in the north. Johannesburg is the richest and largest city. Durban, Cape Town, and Port Elizabeth are on the coast. The longest river is the Orange River, which also forms part of the border with Namibia. In the mountain ranges of the Drakensberg, there is snow in winter. The Tugela Falls is the second highest waterfall in the world. South Africa is often called the Rainbow Nation because there are so many different languages spoken and different cultural traditions lived. It is also known as the cradle of humankind because archaeological artifacts, tools, and human remains prove that people lived here 100,000 years ago. The ancient San and the Khoi were the early African civilizations. The food is very diverse. The staple meal is mealies, which is corn. South Africans love their meat, including kudu and springbok. Most people eat beef, lamb, chicken, and ostrich. They love to braai. Typical food includes bobotie, koeksisters, mieliepap, biltong, and boerewors. Table Mountain. Table Mountain rose from the sea. Roughly 300 million years ago, during the Karoo Ice Age, Table Mountain wasn't a mountain at all. It was at sea level. But what lay beneath was layers of sandstone set atop a granite base. Pressure from the underlying magma worked with the ice to harden the top layer, leaving the iconic flat slab we see today. As the continents tore apart and collided, the city's famous landmark was gradually forced to rise, and it now stands a kilometer tall, overlooking the bay. Table Mountain is a flat-topped mountain overlooking Cape Town. It is often covered in cloud, which is known as the tablecloth. The highest point is 1,086 meters. It only looks flat on one side. The overlying mountains to the southwest are known as the 12 Apostles. There are many hiking routes that take between 1 to 3 hours to reach the top. There are an estimated 2,200 species of plants on the mountain alone. Kirstenbosch Botanical Gardens are on the east side of the mountain. Animals to be found on the mountain include dassies. This is the nearest animal relative to the elephant because of its teeth and feet. However, they really look like big rats. Table Mountain is one of the new seven wonders of the world. Horiquajo, Mountain of the Sea, is the original name given to the mountain chain by the indigenous Khoisan people of the Cape. Table Mountain is thought to be one of the oldest mountains in the world. The rocks are about 600 million years old. A total of 4.2 million people visit it each year. The cableway transports visits to the top. It was once 3 times higher than its eroded remnant form today. The Mountain Cableway. Would you believe the Table Mountain Aerial Cableway is nearly a century old? 100 years. On 4 October 1929, after 2 years of difficult and dangerous work, the first cable car chugged its way to the top. On average, 909,000 visitors from all over the world enjoy a trip on the cableway annually. More than 24 million people have been to the top of Table Mountain. Taking the cableway to the summit of Table Mountain takes roughly 5 minutes. Each cable car can carry 65 people. It has a rotating base so you can catch an amazing 360-degree view of this natural wonder. If you prefer a hike up Table Mountain, here are some tips to consider. Do not expect a walk in the park. You are climbing a mountain. Do not go alone. Be patient. There are many hikers. Walk up and then take the cableway down. There are 5 routes on Table Mountain. The Platteklip Gorge. This is the oldest route to the top, the most direct and the most popular. Skeleton Gorge, Nursery Ravine, Bridle Path, and the circular route on top of the mountain. Penguin jokes. For our last laughs, we pop into Boulders Beach in Simonstown, where you get close with African penguins. What is a penguin's favorite relative? Aunt Arctica. What do penguins sing on a birthday? Free's a jolly good fellow. Where do penguins get money from? A fish bank. What do penguins like to eat? Burritos. What do you call a happy penguin? A penguin.